Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew, and welcome on back to Software Inc. I know I haven't used that intro in this series yet, but I feel like it was kind of necessary. So today, I want to try and get this studio editor finished up. I got it up to about 42% code and 13% art, but we still have some other work to get done. I'm gonna go and quickly though get it reviewed, and we are gonna go and get it reviewed to only cost us about 4,000. So let's actually do 2,000. $2,000 for a review. Typically the reviews are going to be accurate, but the more reviews you have, the more accurate it will actually be. But I'm going to do 20 right now. Reviews, they are coming from Spaceway, which is perfectly fine. And there we go. Reviews are done. 2.8 out of 10. So let's go and get that iterated. Let's go and get that finished up as well. And we are just going to go ahead and get this hopefully finished up as soon as possible. Not too sure how long this should take, but we will go and get a few more contracts works done. Let's go and also get this at a higher priority. And develop that. Oh, leaving it off at 34%. Not that good. That's fine. And 50%, go and get that reviewed. And iterate that real quick. There we go. And go and get that up to about 100%. Which is about right now. And we should be good with that. And let's just go and get about 6 bugs. There we go. 6,135. How much did that actually give us? Dayshine. No bugs, so that's perfect. Net profit of 8,194. Perfect. So we are sitting at 60% right now. Our last review that we had done on this studio editor was done at 40%. Now, we aren't going to make any money off of this since this is, as I said in the last episode, a in-house editor. So we're not going to be getting this marketed at all. So that's going to be interesting right there. So there's that. Let's just go and finish this on up. I will get this reviewed again once when it gets up to 80% code. Let's do that. Get the codes. Ooh, yeah. And let's just go and get that finished up at 150. Boom. And that's going to be at 5.2. So that's a 70% accuracy. Let's go and iterate the design on that. I am going to go ahead and get a contract going next month. And that should go and help us out with our actual work. We are currently sitting at $1,400. Not our total amount, but still, that's fine. Oh, and apparently we have 2 different education that we can do. I'm going to actually have him go for... What exactly do we need here? We need system and audio programming. So I think I want to get him up in programming in system. Or system and audio. So system and audio is what I'll focus on. Audio, can't afford this. Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Let's go ahead and get a contract work done. Do logistic application. That's mediocre design. Let's actually go for something a bit smaller. 8,000. Yeah, we could do that. All these are really mediocre now, except for the game assets. Game assets are going to be the ones that are going to be a bit higher quality required. That is. So let's just do the embedded system. 1 month left on that. We are going to go ahead and pause the development of Studio Editor and get this going on 2x speed and get Woodstop going. Let's go with the second iteration. Once when you get up to 50%, I'm going to have you get a review going, and that should be good. And boom. 100% accuracy, 5.1 score. So let's go and get it iterated. And there we go. And once when you get up to about 100, which is now, let's go and get the bugs fixed. And 330. We're almost there. It's going to get 7 bugs fixed up on that. It's going to get that worked on a little bit more. We do got $9,000 now. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and keep this going again. Next day comes around. Education. We can go ahead and have you go right now. Are you actually here at the moment? Yes, you are. You are here. I could have you go next month, so that way we can actually get that done a little bit quicker. We do need the logistics application taken care of. Let's go and pause Studio Editor for the most part. Get that going on its second iteration. When you get up to 50%, which is right there, let's go and get that reviewed. And end that, iterate that, and there we go. Sample AG is gonna be pretty nice, I hope. 100% right there, and get about, also going to unpause the development on that, and 8 bugs finished. That should be good. Okay, so we are sitting at 17,000. I am going to go and deposit about $2,000 worth. So 2,945 is what I'll deposit for now, so that we have 15,000 in the bank. And we should be good to go on this. In fact, I should also go and get the education going on my guy. I will do audio there, and we don't need to worry about design yet, so we'll worry about that later. So let's do that for the most part, since he's come back 2 months later, and we should be good to go. How much money did we actually lose last month? 107. That's not bad. That's not bad. We can go and get that up a little bit further. And he is actually doing a really good job. 93% on the code, 94, and we are slacking a little bit on art. So that is something we're going to need to focus on here pretty shortly. The code, however, is going to finish up. So all we need to do is just worry about the OS and system, which is just about done. I know that this is way past the amount of time that we have spent on this already, but OS support is actually going to go by pretty quick. And then the artistry is something that we're going to slack on a bit. Slack on art because we're not that good of an artist. And I think we'll hire another person towards the end, I'd say. Oh, we actually have artistry as something we can go and develop. This is for 2D art, right? Yeah, so 2D art we can do. So we'll do that. Have you focus on that a little bit. And by next time he comes in... Okay, art should go a little bit faster. Yeah, it does. Just ever so slightly. Ever so slightly a bit faster. We should be able to finish this up. I am going to get another review going, possibly. So let's do another review real quick. I'm going to get about 40 reviews. Let's do this, just 40 reviews. We'll do that. Let's go and get that finished up. And then we are going to get that iterated. 4.4 is a design on that. So let's get the that taken care of. Apparently the system and audio work needed to be done, along with a little bit more 2D programming. That's fine. We should be almost good. 2D is almost finished up at the moment. I know we are losing a lot of money right now, but that is kind of what we need to do. Kind of what we need to do right there. I want to get another contract going. So you require good. We have been doing pretty much some really good quality with our contracts, except for, of course, a couple of them being late and all, but they're still outstanding. So I don't mind. Let's do a little bit of contract work and get you going on the priority scale, and just go ahead and pause Studio Editor for a moment, and we should be good. Develop on the second iteration, and then at 50%, get that reviewed out and iterated, and good. Go and get that finished up. Hopefully today. 80, 90. So 90% or 91% is what we're at technically. And let's see, what are we gonna finish this up? We should. And gonna finish that up. Let's also unpause Studio Editor Computer is getting very slow, so we'll need IT support again today. And there's that. Let's see. And let's go and get 8 bugs cleared out of that. Contract fulfilled with 6,842. That seems pretty good in my opinion. So we are doing pretty good on this. If I go back into manage employees, educate, we can go and do some more education with you. I'd say audio design, because I think next up we're going to focus on an audio editor. So audio design is what we'll focus on for next time. So there's that. Comes back in September. And code is finished up. Just about. There is a little bit of a sliver left on system code. And we want art to be finished up as well. So artistry is going to be something that's going to take a priority by far. And 2 months in a row we have been losing money. Let's actually take a look at how much we've been losing. About 120. It's not bad. It's generally not. And do we not have any money? Oh, funds on savings account, 155,000. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually really, really good. So we will go ahead and get another contract going. Let's do a embedded system. Bit of a big project for us to take on. Going to actually get that as a higher priority. Pause the Studio Editor 2D. And it looks like you are taking your time a little bit on the design work. You should go and get the 2D done pretty quickly. Ugh. I don't think we're going to get the first iteration done. Oh. Are we? Oh, we might actually be late on this one. We are going to be. Ugh, that's not good. That is genuinely not good. If I were to cancel that contract... sure you want to cancel? Yes, go and cancel it. Lost 9,964. I honestly thought that we would be able to do that, but apparently we weren't able to. We can go and do game asset design. You want 2D art. Is our guy good at 2D art? He is good at 2D art. He's not the best though. He's definitely not the best. So we will focus on that a little bit. Oh, we are only going to have 1 month to do that. Yay. Oh, yeah. IT support real quick. That should go and come in right before we do. Okay, there we go. And let's also go and get a cleaning going. And get the 3rd iteration done. Also, go ahead and pause development on Studio Editor so that way we can focus primarily on Tall Fang. And we are pretty much almost done with the day. And we don't have... one thing that is good about game assets is that they don't need any beta text fixing. So, they don't have any bugs. So that is something good about them. That is something really good about them. As long as you get the actual programming code high enough. What is pretty bad right now? Business reputation apparently is poor a little bit. Okay. Interesting. Let's go and get another game asset contract created. There we go. And 3rd iteration. Go and get that reviewed real quick at 70%. There we go. And that is going to be wreckage. Or explore wreckage. 2.3 out of 10. Ugh, iterate that, yeah. And the art on it is done. And we can go and get a little bit of more work done on Studio Editor. And we should be good for a little while. We can go ahead and keep that the same though. We're not going to really focus a little bit on that. But yeah, we should be good regardless. At least I hope we are. Maybe. I don't know. 97% code. Come on, we can get that up to finished. So let's do it at 99%. I'm just gonna go and get about 40 done right now. And that's 20% accuracy, 8.1. Iterate the design on that. And we only need to redo a little bit of art, and we should be good. We should be able to finish that next month. Burglars are robbing. Of course. Store furniture. Yeah, I hate it when burglars come in. So that is something different in Alpha 11 that I haven't experienced before. Burglars coming onto your property, and that's kind of a bit on the scary side. So I forgot to go and get that put in function. We want security. Let's go and get a couple security cameras put in, or just one security camera, because this will actually cover it right there. I think that's good. And yeah, because that will go and cover security coming, or cover burglars coming in and stealing our stuff. So that should be good. There we go. Go on 3 times speed real quick. We do now have a little bit higher in terms of a security. Ooh. So yeah, reviews took us a little bit of time, or took us a little bit of money, as a matter of fact. Art is almost done. Can we fix you up? Yes. In fact, you're almost done. Let's just go and get that last sliver finished. In fact, you are pretty much done. And I wonder how many bugs it is that I'm gonna get fixed up. Ooh, that's a lot of bugs already. Let's go and get about, it's 24. So that's mostly good. Mostly good. Let's go and get about 40 bugs squashed. 41. Let's go and do 45 actually. And finish that. We're not going to have any support because it's not really published at all. So cancel support since we don't need to worry about that. And let's actually develop a audio tool, because the audio tool is actually going to need a 2D editor, if I recall correctly. So we will need audio playback, mono, and sound library. That's what I am going to focus on straight off the back. And we are going to go and get, that's actually really cheap. Let's go and use the existing framework. And we are going to go and use, I don't use mine. Okay, that's interesting. I thought that there was already one. So Colossal Order apparently is a audio developer. Interesting. I guess we could use Colossal or Devolver's, actually. Devolver actually is creating stuff on the core engine. You know what? I will go and utilize that. Royalty cost is about 8.8%, or 6.7 actually. That's actually really good. So we can go ahead and get all these. That's going to take about a year. So this is going to be studio, or audio studio, or audio editor. Yeah, audio editor. Let's do 86. Yeah, something like that. And we'll just do, no, we don't want an original IP. We'll make this $7. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Expected interest 38%. In terms of the operating system, Xenix, we can go ahead and also have you running on a couple other ones. Let me actually see what other ones we can actually work here. Retail price. And what is the... There is no license cost, so that is good. Has a sequel. Let's go look at the release. We already got the Xenix 10, so we'll use Enigma Chocolate. Let's use that. DOS Steel 3 by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. Oh god. That's interesting. Obsidian Entertainment as well. Interesting. So Warner Brothers created the DOS Steel series, and apparently Google created the Virtual OS. Okay. What is that? Active users 3,400. And I don't think Google is in development for one right now. Let's actually check all software. Let's actually look at expected release dates. Upcoming releases. Let's look at that real quick. Upcoming releases. Looks like Google is not anywhere in the next few months. Yeah, Google hasn't announced anything, so we're not going to worry about Google too much. In terms of it being operating system, we do have the Linux X6. Interesting. And that's created by Fox. Oh god. That's just funny right there. Apparently they're releasing that later this year. So possibly we'll get a port over into that. And then Valve is releasing the Unix X or Unix 8. So that's coming out next year. So we'll definitely port to the Linux X, but not the Unix 3. But we will go and add on the Enigma Chronicle. And I think that should be good. Speed boost, we don't really want to focus on. Let's go and do something like that a little bit. I think that should be good. 37% interest. Not great, but it's there. It's definitely there. The publishers, we are going to have them focus on marketing and printing. So there's that. Valve is going to be our publisher. Oh, lovely. So that's going to be that right there. I think we don't need to worry about a 2D editor, apparently. I thought we did. Okay, well, I was wrong. So let's go and develop that. Gonna take us about a year. I'm not gonna do that. Let's go and get the time going. And we'll see how fast we can go. We're mostly focusing on audio system and OS support, so that's good. So system actually boosted up right there real quick. So let's go and just get this done. Audio seems to be the priority at the start. We're already at the second iteration 1 month in, so that's good right there. We're not focusing on a source work or framework, so that's good as well. System finishes up. I want to get this up to third iteration. Or finish a third iteration and then develop it. Okay. Ooh, apparently there's a thunderstorm going outside. This is something new. Weather is not something that I've actually seen in this game before. Interesting. What we can do, system and OS support is going to be finished. And we'll just let it finish up on the 4th iteration. I think the 4th iteration is where it maxes out at. Where's our monthly profits coming? Licenses. Oh, okay. So we are apparently getting some money through licenses. Because people are paying to use our software. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, I guess we can depend on licenses a little bit. So that's something to go and think about. And we are going to be slacking a little bit on this last iteration here. Because it's going to take the most. Going to take the most by far. How much money are we making off of licenses? About 7,000, roughly? 6 to 7,000? That's not bad. It's not bad at all. What's the quality on our product? So your releases, it is good. That's not bad. It's good. It is an Inventor product. Publisher, none. Active users is zeros. But yeah, profit is minus 25,000. But we will go and be making a profit because of the licenses that we are getting. Retail price is $650. That's fine. That's fine. We're not worried about that. So let's go and take care of that real quick. And looks like audio, the 4th iteration is done. Go ahead and finish that. Audio tool has reached alpha, but still doesn't have any followers. Yes, I know. So we will go and get a press release out with videos and pictures, and our publisher is going to take care of that. Your press release will be developed and released by your publisher instantly. Yes, don't ask again. So that will be right there. Leosoft Studios announces Audio Editor 86. Leosoft Studios has given us some details about Audio Editor 86. Leosoft Studios is not well known in this market. Development on Audio Editor 86 is underway, and it doesn't look very feature rich. Oh, okay. The press release has some cool videos in it, and it sounds great. It has no mention of a release date. Yes, that is true. We don't have a release date yet, but we are planning on one. We are planning on one indeed. In fact, we are almost halfway done with the coding. We might want to get this reviewed by our publisher. Oh, we can't do the publisher. Okay, we can only do the outsource. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do 94. Apparently is the max right there. I want to go and get 38. So 3,800. We'll do that. And what's the rating? 5.1. That's not bad. So that means our system needs to be worked on, and same with the audio, but audio not as much. So let's iterate that. Let's go and get him back in here and finish up the... That was quick and easy for sure. 6 followers right now. We're not going to really focus on marketing yet, but we already have released a press release. Or done a press release, that is. So there's that is concerned, and that should... hopefully do us. Making money off of licenses is definitely going to be helping us for a little while. And I think that's only for this one product right here. Which I gotta say, we're already making money off of this. Even though it says our profit is at minus 25,000, we've already made more profit in licenses than we have in actual sales. That's good, in my opinion. So that's good. And I think on that note, I'm going to go and leave it there. We're going to go and keep working on Audio Editor 86 in the next episode and hopefully get that finished up before the end of this year. So if you guys have liked this episode, please do go and consider giving it a like rating, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Ciao for now.